And also,
RIP.
yes, RIP. And also, one final RIP we got to give out to Pete Rose. Pete Rose has passed away at the age of 83. Of course, he's a career Hall of Famer. And of course, after his Hall of Fame bid, it was undermined by his gambling.
Okay, look. Okay,
Yeah, go ahead.
That's where baseball's messed up a lot along the way. But this is egregious that you do not have Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. You're talking about this guy is probably, if not the most famous baseball player ever. I'm going to give you Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, Lou Gehrig. But Pete Rose's name is right up there with those people. Everybody knows who Pete Rose is.
But
he did gamble.
And he gambled while he was coaching. He gambled while he was a player. He gambled while he was a coach.
Nevertheless, he brought fans in to watch this game. A lot of people loved baseball because of Pete Rose.
Okay, so then you need to look at the likes of Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire.
What about them?
They're not in the Hall of
They
Fame.
will be, and I'm gonna tell you why they will be. Because baseball helped push that agenda of breaking that home run record. They pushed that agenda. But when it was time for that record to get broken, people were glued to those TVs. I know I was. I was coming home from work. That's the last time I watched baseball like that too. And I was getting ready to say, do you remember when you were asking earlier, we got to talk about baseball and stuff like that? What have you ever watched baseball, or what drove you away from watching baseball?
I still watch baseball because my Dodgers show.
You are the biggest bandwagon fan I can think of. You're a Lakers fan.
I'm a Lakers fan.
You're
I'm
a
Dodger,
Cowboys fan. How much more bandwagon do you get?
How is bandwagon?
Those are three of the most popular teams in America.
I can't help it. Hey, I'm a popular man. That's why I like popular teams. Listen. I got history with all these teams. Okay, so Lakers. My first NBA game was a Laker. My first game was a Laker and Boston game in the finals. That's the first NBA game I was seeing Showtime, Magic, and them and doing their thing, going against Larry Bird and going Chief and them fighting and stuff. So that's how I became a Laker fan. As far as the Cowboys, right? The Cowboys, it was easy because before I didn't even like NFL. It was college football. Okay, so I was a college football fan first. So I was a University of Miami fan, the U fan. You feel what I'm saying? So Jimmy Johnson was the head coach down there. Michael Irvin was a wide receiver down there. Both of them went to the Dallas Cowboys, and that's how the Dallas Cowboys, and I became a Cowboy fan due to the fact of Jimmy Johnson going to the Cowboys.
My bad.
I've been there ever since.
My bad. I didn't mean to take away from Pete Rose's RIP either.
Thank you.
My bad.
Yeah, but anyway, Pete Rose. Pete Rose is a 17-time All-Star, switch hitter, played on 3 World Series winners. He was the National League MVP in 1973.
That's Charlie Hustle, man.
Charlie Hustle.
That's Charlie Hustle. I understand he was wrong. He was wrong.
Yeah.
But baseball you don't think they need to put him in the Hall of Fame?
He got the numbers. Then that means you got to put everybody else in there too.
I don't have a problem with that. You knew what was going on.
I don't need
You knew what was
All
going on.
I'm just saying is, you know how people.
Do you watch baseball, Dove?
I try.
I got to give a shout out to my Phils because my Phils we're going to get it this year. We're going to Bryce Harper going to get it.
Okay. Dodgers,
Of course,
baby.
you're going to take the Dodgers.
Of course, y'all gotta go through
The
us.
Phils are going to win it this year.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, we'll see. We got the Padres. We play the Padres. All I know is we had the first player who had the first 50-50. For those who don't know what a 50-50 is, that is 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases. First time in history. Let me back it up. He was the first 40-40, and now he's the first 50-50. And he's not
Hold on. Ricky didn't do 40-40?
No, he ain't had 40 home runs. He probably had stolen bases, but he had home runs.
I thought Ricky might have.
Yeah.
I know Ricky was close.
Ohtani he's the first 50-50 man. And we got the Padres, our in-state rivals we got in the series. So we owe them. It's going to be a great series.
Mm-hmm.
The Mets, they end up beating the Brewers 4-2, so they move on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on. R.I.P. Pete Rose. Before we jump on.
So rest in peace, Pete Rose.
Pete Rose, you know what I'm saying?
But what
Put
were you
him in
saying?
the Hall of Fame.